Controversial move. The Commerce Department has announced that the 2020 census will include a question about citizenship. Now, the census is meant to count total population, not just U.S. citizens. It informs decisions on things like federal funding and congressional districts, which makes Erie County Executive Mark Poloncarz a little concerned. Some Eyewitness News reporter Josh Brazan joins us now to explain why. Josh.
Well, Jeff, Mark Poloncarz and others are worried including a question about citizenship might discourage people from responding to the census and could hurt how much money the region gets from Washington. The Department of Justice asked that a citizenship question be added in order to better enforce the 1965 Voting Rights Act, which protects minority access to polls. But the census hasn't asked people to reveal whether or not they are citizens since 1950. Refugee advocates say that question might worry some non-citizens who are here in Western New York legally, and that could lead to an inaccurate census.
These kind of decisions tend to create fear in the community, and it may not always be justified, but that fear can then keep people from participating.
If we're not getting full reimbursement or not getting the representation that we're entitled to because less people are being counted and we lose a congressional representative as a result of that, that's bad for the whole region.
Census numbers help determine the number of seats an area has in Congress and how much money it might get from the federal government. Poloncarz says fewer responses might mean fewer dollars. And it's important to note, federal law protects census information. The Census Bureau is not allowed to share that information with any government agency, including the FBI, Jeff.
All right, thank you, Josh. Now, are you thinking about not answering some of the questions on the census? Well, consider this. According to the law, if you're over 18 and refuse to answer all or part of the census, you can be fined up to $100. If you give false answers, you're subject to a fine of up to $500.